Hey everybody, what's up and welcome back. You're watching Game 3 in a best of 3 series played between mouzHasuObs and coLMinigun. Going to be Minigun here at the top position of Metalopolis, and his opponent is going to be at this position. The right position, the mid-right, whatever. It doesn't matter, and this is MLG Metalopolis, just so you know. It doesn't make a big difference in this matchup, but it's always good to point these things out in my opinion. Now, first of all, I'd like to applaud you if you've gotten this far. I really do think that's impressive. This is a very boring set of Protoss vs. Protoss games. I have to admit, I am enjoying casting them a lot less than I enjoy watching them. Yeah, let's face it, it's not the most exciting matchup, but for you Protoss players, it can make the difference between getting into Masters and not. You need to be good at all three matchups, so it's important to watch a few games, you know? Anyway, looks like the probes will go right by each other. And has he adjusted that? No. Looks like he has not. He should know, yeah, they're both going to scout each other first. It's, of course, on the MLG, you can't spawn close positions like this. If, you know, so obviously scouting in this path on the minimap makes the most sense. So it's only natural that they found each other at the same time. And it looks like, once again, Minigun. Oh, never mind. It's a Forge build. That is interesting. Going to be a Photon Rush. This is a perfect map for it. You can use this low ground. Looks like he spotted it immediately. And will he get the wall off in time? It looks like he maybe has. Yep, he's done it. That's perfect right there. That's exactly what you want. Now, in order to defend this, he needs to build his own forge. Yes! Awesome. He's doing it right off the bat. That is what I love to see. This just got really exciting. Perfect cannon in the mineral line. This is how you defend a Photon Rush, guys, if you're Protoss. So, if you scout their forge, you need to start making your own. Immediately get one pylon up here, right in your mineral line, and get the cannon down before theirs, because your cannon can shoot theirs down if they don't have vision. So, right now, probes are dancing. Don't worry about pulling probes. It's fine. And in case you're wondering, he's waypointed their rallies like this. He's patrolled them here, just so that his probe has a hell of a time putting a pylon down up here. It's going to be very difficult with all these probes going around. He's getting the first cannon going up. The first is just finished right now, and this is going to mean that these probes have to go back up here to mine. But one cannon is building for mouzHasuObs, and that's going to be able to shoot down these cannons. Can he get the pylon though? That's more important. If he targets down the pylon, these become unpowered. But as you can see, he's doing a great job defending the rush so far, and he's going to make those cannons cancel. So this is perfect, absolutely perfect reaction. It's just so nice to see someone defend this the proper way, because a lot of players, I'm sure on the ladder, some of my subs might lose to this kind of play a lot. And now he gets a cybernetic score that he's successfully defended that. And gateway, yep. So Minigun has given up. He's abandoned his rush, and he should be behind right now. He's a little bit ahead in probes, but that's not a big deal. The point is that the tech of HasuObs right now is way ahead of that of Minigun. And in fact, he's got a sneaky little probe right there. He might try his own Photon Rush. Oh my goodness, this would be epic right here. Will he see it? Has he seen it? Yes, he has. Oh my goodness. Reverse cheese all the way. He has spun the cheese wheel, and it landed right back in Minigun's face. Going to be canceling these. Force a cancel on the cannons. Cancellations going anywhere. Oh, I like that. He even tried to wall off so that he couldn't come up and lay a cannon up here on the high ground. Gas steal. Gas steal. Why would he gas steal? That doesn't make sense to me. I'm not sure. If I were mouzHasu in this case, what I would do is I definitely wouldn't go for a tech build. I would just get a few more gateways and try and end it. And, you know, I guess that's not going to really work, though, because the photon cannon is going to be warped in here. He's not going to cancel this one. I like that. The other thing that's great about having this cannon is in case there's Dark Templar later, they won't be able to breach the ramp here. They're going to have to go through that cannon. So you can actually skip your robo. Looks like he's going to get it anyway. Skip the robo and go for something like your own Twilight Council and Dark Shrine and do a sick rush that way. He's probably going to want to leave this alone if he actually... he can get the pylon, but you obviously don't want to get hit by the cannon when you're doing so. And that should put Minigun even further behind than he already is. So, Robo going up just now. You know, it's kind of sad, actually. I feel like MLG should have been ahead after this, but for whatever reason, it seems like his build just didn't pan out. I don't know what's going on here, but he's got 3 idle gateways, and he's getting a robo. Meanwhile, Minigun was just supply blocked by the killing of that. Gonna take out the cannon too, might as well. Don't want that cannon to scout the timing of the Nexus. You see it gives vision there, so that's important to get rid of. And he will be taking the Xel'Naga Tower. Now, looks like it's going to be a quick Robo Bay for Minigun there. Whereas the Robo Facility just finished, and it's going to be Observer first. I like that. I like that. No Observer yet for our friend over here, Minigun. Wow, what just died? Oh, he poked up the ramp with that Stalker. What a terrible mistake. That's definitely not what you want to do. Nice force field there to get a free Stalker. And, you know, just like that, Minigun's in the lead. Robo Bay for MLG as well, but way behind his opponents. And because he skipped on the Observer, he can just go right into the Colossus way faster. He's going to have a Colossus advantage in this game if he keeps on top of this, and that's going to give him a really nice timing if MLG decides to expand. He's pushing down the ramp now. Will he do that? We're going to have to see. And 2 more gateways. So what's that going to be? It's going to be 3-gate robo. It's always interesting to see how nicely these professional gamers can oh my goodness. Transition. The word escaped me there for a second. Transition out of a cheese. You can see he's got his build very nicely laid out after that. And Warp Prism. Oh, nice. He's going to be doing a Warp Prism drop. Maybe he'll warp in. Yeah, I like that. You can actually get your phase Prism in phase mode and just warp in the smoky area because of this newly added fog here. Or, sorry, the fog. It was changed some in one patch. And that basically prevents them from seeing it unless they got a pylon in there. So it's going to be really effective, I think. Especially if he pushes down the ramp. But he's not doing that, so he should be able to get over there and prevent too much damage from being dealt. Looks like he's just leaving it with the Zealots there for now. And meanwhile, one probe tries to get up here. And uh-oh, that was a big mistake. The Zealots should have just been spread on the ramp in hold position. That would stop that probe from getting up. Because he just got a ridiculous amount of scouting information. If we look, he saw the Robo Bay and facility. So that's huge right there. Very huge. And still no Observer from Blue. So. And forgetting about this. I don't know what he's waiting for. I think he's waiting for the attack. And oh yeah, that's going to be beautiful. When this push gets over here, right in the middle of the map, he'll see it with the Xel'Naga Tower. And I'm sure that's when he's going to move in with his Warp Prism. So he sees it right now. And oh, nice force fields right there. Trapping 3 Stalkers. Oh, just a little faster reaction time would have been enough to deal with that. But at the same time, the Warp Prism is going to be coming in here. It's going to be dropping those, turning into phase mode. Will he warp more in? Commit to this? Looks like he may. Tons of probes going down. And those Zealots were cut up pretty bad while they were warping in there. He's actually forced the army back. And that should probably put an end to this. He's going to want to pick up those guys, get out of phase mode, and take off. There's only like 1 Stalker or something, so no anti-air to take care of this. And it looks like he's used that time to push up with his own Colossus army. And he's got a free shot on those Colossi, and now his units are left a little bit out in the open. Yellow's micro seems to be just a tiny bit better there. Got a little bit a better trade-off, I think. And he didn't lose any health on his Colossi. He should definitely be careful. But with that 3rd Colossus coming, he's going to have a Colossus lead, and that actually might give him a really nice timing here to abuse. He should probably be warping more units in right now. But it looks like he does need them at home desperately. The Colossus here just doing so much damage, trying to snipe them, but it's going to be a... Grats? I don't know. It's going to be a GG in any case. And it looks like Minigun is going to bring home the bacon despite trying to cheese his opponent out in the 3rd game. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one. It seemed to be a lot more exciting. And I hope to see you again for another Daily Dose of Ownage.